What's going on, guys? So it's about 6 o'clock right now, Sunday night. I really don't feel like going to the gym. Everyone has those days where they just feel like staying home. But I've had a lot of things on my mind lately, and one of the YouTube channels that I follow, it's called Dominate Humbly. I think his name is Hussein. He posted a recent video explaining how he had a lot of things on his mind, but he just went in the gym, put his headphones on, and just knocked out his work, did what he had to do. So that kind of motivated me to go and just get my pull workout over with. So I'll see you guys in the commentary. Alright guys, welcome to the commentary. So this entire workout is probably the definition of autoregulation. I was supposed to do 355 or 360 for a 5x5 on the deadlifts tonight. But as I was explaining earlier, I was exhausted. Actually spent the night at a friend's house and slept on the couch, so I didn't get the greatest night of rest, and my body was just tight and my back was tight, and I wasn't really feeling all that great either. So I just decided to switch it up and do some speed pulls with 275 pounds. And the first set was kind of iffy, a little bit slow, but I was more optimistic as I progressed onto the second, third, and fourth sets. One of the sets I didn't record because my camera fell down again. I'm going to probably have to buy a kickstand or something to hold it up. But here you see me switching up my grip just because my grip was giving out, so I just went mixed grip for that last couple of reps right there. And I also wanted to take it easy because my hamstrings were feeling really tight. I don't know about you guys, but my hamstrings are pretty dominant during the conventional deadlift. I think it's just the way I pull, maybe the angle or my leverages. So they're really tight. I think my right hamstring is actually probably like on the verge of tearing. I'm terrible with mobility and stretching. I know that was like part of my New Year's resolution. That was the only resolution that I made, was to be better with mobility and stretching, specifically for my hamstrings, because I have strained them before sprinting, and I kind of slightly strained them during deadlifting when I was still learning the movement, and I was going too heavy and progressing too fast before nailing down the form. So that was kind of my fault. So that is one thing that I want to progress on and should progress on. It's my own fault. So the next thing I did is I moved on to some pull-ups with just a 25-pound plate, and these also did not feel too great, but I pushed myself through them. I think I got 8 on the first set, and then like 6 or 7 on the second set, and only like 5 on the last set. I don't really remember. The whole workout was pretty much auto-regulated and just based off of feel. I couldn't even feel like the mind-muscle connection on my lats. I usually pull through using my hands as hooks on these. I don't use my thumb. And I usually pull through and usually get a good squeeze within my lats, but today I just could not feel anything. It's crazy how much can happen when you don't get a good night's sleep or like enough food throughout the day. I was at my friend's house till about 1 or 2 o'clock, and we had I think we went out for brunch, and then I came home and all I had was like a cup of soup and then a bagel and like some steak and a sandwich. So it wasn't ideal, and I never really do this. I'm usually pretty good about meal prepping and making sure that I'm ready for my workouts, making sure I'm hydrated. But just a lot has been on my mind, and coming home from my friend's house, I wasn't sure if I was going to lift today or not, but I just wanted to get my mind off of things. Work hasn't been going as great as I'd like, and just getting anxious from hearing back from physical therapy schools and just other things going on. So the next thing I did was just some one-arm dumbbell rows, bent over dumbbell rows with the 75-pound dumbbell. That's the highest dumbbell that this gym has, unfortunately. So I just did that, kind of felt it out. I really feel the squeeze, or I feel the contraction in this movement pretty much all the time. I've really nailed down how to do it, how it works for me. And I know some people do it differently. They come all the way up and extend all the way down, but I really like just pulling almost like I'm trying to make an arc between like the midline of my body and away from my lats. So I'm pulling kind of away, and it's not a straight up and down vertical movement. It's more like a curve or an arc, and I found that just works best for me in terms of muscle development and actually feeling my lats contract. So I did a couple of more exercises, but I didn't record them because I thought that'd be just too much. That'd be overkill and it'd be kind of boring seeing the same thing over and over again. So I'm going to conclude the commentary right here. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next clip. Alright, just got home from the gym, still in my car. That was probably the worst session I've had in a long time. I can't remember the last time I've been that tired, been that exhausted during a lift, during a workout. My plan was to do kind of a hypertrophy hypertrophy high volume style this week, just to let my body actively recover and just to try and promote some muscle mass and hypertrophy. But that didn't happen tonight, so looking for this next work week, I guess Monday through Friday, we're just going to do some bench, maybe 185 sets of 7 for however many reps, just going to feel it out and just kind of control it, kind of work around bodybuilding parameters, feel the muscle contraction, and then I'll reassess next weekend and see where I'm at, and I'll jump back into my programming, and I should be good to go. I didn't want to push it too far because my joints and my muscles and tendons just all feel so tight and kind of strained. So thanks for sticking around, for watching this crappy workout footage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.